I got the job from a flyer, just a plain sheet of paper taped to a pole that read, "Babysitter needed weekday evenings, cash paid nightly." With no phone number, only an address. I was 19, broke, and about 2 weeks behind on rent, so I figured screw it, might as well check it out. The house was deep in the suburbs, kind of old and tucked away, with peeling shutters and vines growing up the side, but the porch light was on and the yard was neat. So I walked up and rang the bell. A woman answered almost immediately. She looked tired, like barely slept 10 a week tired, but she smiled and asked if I was there for the ad. I nodded, and she let me in without even asking my name. No paperwork, no interview, just said, "He's upstairs. His name's Eli. He's quiet. Don't go in his room unless he cries." I asked how old he was, and she blinked for a second like the question threw her off, then said, 7, maybe 8. Maybe before I could ask anything else, she handed me a 20 and said it was for the first hour, then grabbed her coat and walked right out the front door, leaving me alone in this dim, silent house with no clue what I was actually supposed to do. There was no TV on, no toys anywhere, no photos on the wall, just this weird stillness, like a house no one really lived in. I waited on the couch for a bit, expecting to hear footsteps or a door creak upstairs, maybe even a kid's voice. But nothing ever came. Not for 30 minutes, not for an hour. Finally, I crept up the stairs and walked down the hall to the last door, the one she had to have meant, and I whispered, "Eli." I didn't hear a sound, not even breathing, so I pressed my ear to the door, waited a few seconds, then slowly opened it, and that's when I realized the room was completely empty. No bed, no toys, no clothes, not even a light on, just bare. Dusty floorboards, and a window with the blinds drawn, like no one had been in there for years.
Ow.
There was no kid.